I wanted to do it for various reasons. My background is in social care, and I had to retire early, although I'm well over retirement age now. Had to retire early. I had a few bad years, but I know what I like doing, and I like elderly people. I worked in adult care, and but also I did it for me as well. It's really helped me, and I love it. I really love it.
I've got a busy life again. It actually has changed from those few months where I thought, am I only ever going to wield a duster again? No, I'm now doing something that means something. I also became involved in the group meetings, and this is where the volunteers actually meet with clients who are able to get out of their own homes but find life lonely. So it provided just a social outlet for those people, and they came along to the group meetings, which tended to be a coffee morning, but we did hold them in a pub. There wasn't any alcohol involved. And then some of them stayed on for lunch, so actually made quite a nice social outing of it. And alternate weeks we also did a cinema trip. After that I was introduced to some clients of my own so that I could visit them in their own home. One of these clients didn't get out very much at all. She said something to me one day. She said, "You bring the outside in," which is, for her, it meant I was having a window on the world, and I was bringing that back for her in our discussions and chats. And she clearly was having enjoyment from it because she got dressed up for it. She was always dressed up and had her hair done. It was so nice to be able to see that and to comment on it. She got the best china out for us to have our tea. She always had a plate of biscuits waiting. So she made a big thing out of the visits. They weren't short visits. I used to spend 2 or 3 hours. Well, I still do spend 2 or 3 hours with her on a visit. So she really felt that we had plenty of time to chat and to get to know each other. The interesting thing about that lady was that she wanted to know about me as much as I wanted to know about her. So it was a two-way process, very definitely. I enjoy meeting with her. I get pleasure from it as much as she says I give pleasure to her.
You know, when you go into somebody's home, they're more at ease, and you can break that barrier to help them and to re-engage them and to bring a little bit of laughter into their life and, you know, put a smile on somebody's face. She says to me, "I love you coming to see me." She said, and she says it puts a smile on my face. She has dementia, so as I said, she might not remember after that, but at that time, and her family have told me that it's made such a huge difference to her. You know, I'm a friend. I'm not a district nurse. I'm not a carer. I'm a friend to her. You know, but we pass on any information if we're worried. We pass on to our coordinator, who might pass it on to social services or to the district nurses.
We perhaps are the glue that will bring the healthcare professionals together in terms of their working with that person. That's the way I see it.
It's just great. You feel part of a team. We are part of a team. We're not looked down upon as being a volunteer, or just a volunteer. You know, we're part of this team to try and make a difference, to try and help people. But if only you knew what it's done for me. You know, I'm a widow. I've been through really bad times, and it's engaged me back into life as well. That's not for everybody. That's not the reason I did it, and it's not the reason for everybody being a volunteer, but it's a wonderful thing. It's fun, you know, and I've met friends, I've met other people, and so, I've started my life again by being a volunteer.
I'm a volunteer. It's not a job, but I like my husband to think it is.